Hi, RES family. This is Mrs. Rowley, and I was going to do a quick demo to help you access ST Math in your house. It's a little bit different to access it at home than it is to access it at school. And for any parent or student that needs help troubleshooting, just a quick video to help you get started. Before we walk through the video, I just want to give you some information about ST Math. If you're a parent that has never heard of ST Math before, it's an online program that RES uses to supplement its curriculum. So we use it in addition to the program that we teach. The beautiful thing about ST Math is that there aren't words or directions. It's very game based, and students have to problem solve in order to be successful. These problem solving skills help students make connections between what they see in the classroom and the concepts of mathematics. So tomorrow in the bag, the take-home bag that you're going to receive from RES, there is going to be some paperwork on ST Math. When I say paperwork, I mean one sheet of paper, and it will have what's called a visual password attached to it. So that visual password is for your students' ability to access ST Math. Everybody has a different visual password, and it will allow access to where your student left off in the classroom. So let's get started. Okay, so to start, to access ST Math, you're going to go to a web browser. I find that ST Math works best in Chrome, though it will work in Safari and Firefox as well. So go ahead to the address bar and type in stmath.com, and it should pop you to a website that looks like this right here. This is a really good opportunity if you want to read up on the programming and see how it works and the research on this type of learning for students. So this is a good page to kind of get that knowledge or skill set. So when you go to this website, you'll see the bars in the upper right hand corner. You want to click on those bars. And then it's going to pop up with a green login bar. Now I've seen this in two different places. I've seen it in the upper right, and I've also seen it across the bottom. But click login and it will take you to the home page of ST Math. And our character Gigi is a penguin, which we do a lot of work with Gigi. You click on Gigi and it's going to pop you into a screen that has a yellow box and it says homework on it. And there it is. So when kids access ST Math at school, this is not a screen that they're used to seeing at all. And what you're going to want to do if you've never accessed ST Math from home before is you're going to want to enter an activation code, and that button is at the bottom right. It says enter activation code. So go ahead and click that. And the activation code was sent home on that piece of paper with your student's visual passcode. But if you don't have that paper, the activation code is RUM0 BV LS9 PEEN8. And from there, you're going to click on Offsite because you're not at school doing it, and then you're just going to click on homework. And it asks you to temporarily store some data, and that's okay. And you want to allow your computer to do that. And then from there, you're going to be popped back into this page, and now you can click on the homework button. Takes just a second. All right. So the visual code, most likely your student already knows their visual code. If they use ST Math more than a couple times a week in their classroom, they'll be pretty good and they'll know their code. But we have some kids in our school that are brand new kids. They might have started within the last month or the last 3 weeks, and they might not have any idea what ST Math is. So that's why I included the visual passwords for students, just because they may not be as familiar with it. If your student has never played ST Math before, the first thing they're going to be asked to do is to practice with their passcode so they can memorize it. Our character's name, this penguin, his name is Gigi, and really the purpose behind ST Math, again, is just to problem solve and solidify some of the concepts that were learned in class. So this is a great program to keep minds sharp. I would recommend anywhere between 10 minutes a day to a half hour. I don't know that it's recommended that they stay on ST Math for hours at a time, and we would never practice that. So, just a daily dose of problem solving would be really, really good for your students. Know that Gigi has no words and no directions. It's very problem solving based. If you find that your student is stuck and can't get by, resist the urge to do it for them and ask some questions like, well, what have you tried? Or what could you try that's different? And really have them work on problem solving to get Gigi across the screen. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to your teachers. You can feel free to reach out to myself as well. And I hope you enjoy this time and this game. It's a really great program. Thanks, RES community.